And let's hope we have a glitch-free session today. Let's hope. All right, roll down time, just to get moving. Feet hip distance apart or fist distance apart. We know the drill, so let's just lengthen up. Just get our body and our minds connected before we start our workout. So just shift back and forward, heels and toes, softening into the knees, a little tuck of your pelvis, just to get the abs connected, lengthening up through the spine, thinking of those shoulder blades, pulling down your back, and just growing nice and tall with your spine. And then just come back to your center, lengthen up, deep breath in. And as we exhale, chin to chest, just rounding out your spine. Head nice and heavy, just relax into it this morning. Don't tense up any muscles, just keep your abs nice and engaged. Inhale. Exhale, curl yourself back up. And then just restack, lengthening up, growing nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down. Think of opening up the back of the ribs. And reach and stretch. Inhale. Exhale, use your abdominals and just gently pull yourself up. All the way up. And last one, let's do one more. And exhale down. And just get to the bottom. Let's just give a little hamstring stretch here. Bend the knees in. And just straighten. And inhale as you bend and straighten. So just warming up the legs a little bit. Stretching out any stiff hamstrings. And stretch. Let's just do two more. And one more. And stretch. Just hold the stretch. Drop the head down. Soften your knees again. Take a breath. And exhale, roll back up. And lengthen up. Just reach your arms up to the ceiling for a nice stretch. Interlace your hands or just hold your hands together. Just side bend to the left and center. Side bend to the right. Center. One more each side and center. And to the right. And center. Circle the arms around. And let's sit at the front of our mat. So let's get cracking straight onto the mat. Legs slightly bent. We're going to be just rolling back slightly. We're going to do quite a lot of ab work at the beginning. So just bear with it. If at any stage you need to stop and rest, then do so and then continue. So I want you to hold your hands underneath your knees. Sitting up nice and straight with your spine. Take a breath in. And then exhale, just gently curl back, rounding into your spine till your arms are completely straight. And then round yourself back up. And then lengthen up your spine and extend up nice and tall using your back muscles there. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and scoop. Rounding into your spine. Feel the back of the ribs kind of expanding and opening up. And then rounding up. And opening up the chest. Let's do that one more time. And curl down. Think of drawing into your abdominals. And then curl back up. And lengthening up nice and tall. Now I want you to keep that tall spine. Reach your arms forward. We're going to curl back halfway now. Take a breath. And exhale. Curl yourself down. Scooping into the abdominals. And curl back up and up nice and tall. And again, reaching your arms forward, tuck and scoop, curling back. Inhale, exhale, curl yourself back up. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, curling back. Inhale, exhale, curl back up, squeezing into your abdominals. And up. Now let's add on. Inhale. Exhale. Just curl yourself back, not too low. Try and keep your toes down on the mat if you can. Now scoop into your abdominals. We're going to lift the arms up. And inhale, drop them down. Exhale, lift. And drop them down. Exhale, lift. And down. Two more. And down. Last one. and down. Now hold it there. Rotate to the left and center. Rotate to the right and center. Both arms, Deirdre. Both arms rotate to the left, center. Rotate to the right. Squeeze into the abdominals. Now if you'd like to, add in the knee and center and center. If not, just continue to do the rotation and center and center. Knee to chest, knee to chest. 2 more each side and 1 more. I think we started on the left, so finish on the right, hold. Now we're going to do little pulses. 1, 2, tiny pulses. 3 with the chest. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Squeeze abs. 8 and 9 and 10. And roll yourself up. Stretch the legs out and dive forward for a beautiful stretch. So just reach towards your toes and breathe. And then roll yourself up nice and tall. Okay. Now we're going to keep our legs straight, and we're pretty much going to repeat what we've just done, but it'll be a little trickier because the legs are straight. So reach the arms forward, deep breath, and just curl yourself down halfway, just like before, but the legs are straight. Inhale. Exhale, curl back up. Focus on rounding into your spine, and then stretch up your spine nice and tall. So really give me a beautiful straight back. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Curl. Curl and scoop. Inhale. Exhale, curl back up. Up, 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 nice and tall. Use your back muscles. And again, exhale, curl. Inhale. And exhale, curl back up. And up, 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 nice and tall with your spine. Now let's add on. Inhale. Exhale, curl back, not too low. Hold. Lengthen through your legs. Let's lift the arms up and down. Try and keep your ribs closed when you lift your arms. Exhale to lift. Inhale to drop. And down. And down. Squeeze that belly button nice and tight to protect your lower back. 2 more. And 1 more. Now hold. Now we go over to the left with both hands. Center. Right. Center. Bit of obliques. Left. Center. Right. Center. Now if you'd like to add on the leg and center. Leg. Center. Keep curling back as you lift. And lift. And down. If that's too much for you, then just rotate. Lift. And forward. 1 more each side. And forward. Right. And forward. Hold. Now we do our little pulses. 1, 2. Squeeze the abs. 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. And round yourself up. Dive forward. And stretch. Try and get your chest as far down to your thighs as you can. Take a nice deep breath in, and then come up into a sitting position. All right, let's roll ourselves all the way down to the mat. All the way down. Stretch out your abdominals. Oh, that feels good after all that crunching. Just reach your arms back to stretch. Now this is going to be cool. We're going to do some roll-ups. Inhale, lift your arms up, head and chest. Curl yourself up and reach forward. Inhale. Exhale, curl. You can have your legs bent here if you like, Sylvia. No worries there. You can use your hands behind your thighs to pull you up. Inhale, lift. Curl up. Reach forward, C shape. Inhale. Exhale, curl down. And reach. Inhale, lift. And reach forward. Inhale. And exhale, curl down. And reach. Last one. Inhale. Curl up. And reach. Inhale. And exhale. And reach back. Stretch out your arms for a little stretch. Take a deep breath. And then bring your arms down onto the mat. Okay, so just bend your legs. And I want you to lift your legs up to tabletop, 90 degree with your legs. Bring your hands, interlace them behind your head. So supporting your neck and your head with your hands. Pull your shoulders out of your ears and draw your lower back down into the mat so that it's not arching. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, lift your head and your chest up and look towards your thighs. So lift up as high as you can. Now we're going to go into single leg stretch, but on the third one we're going to add pulses. So take your right leg, reach it forward. 3, hold it there, pulse up. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. 1 leg, other leg, 3, and pulse. 1, 2, and 3, and reach. 1, 2, 3, and pulse up. 1, 2, 3, and keep breathing. Breathe normally. Hold and pulse. 1, 2, and 3. Last set. 1, 2, 3, and pulse. 1, 2, and 3. Bring the legs back to tabletop and drop your head and your chest. Excellent. Bring your legs down and keep your hands behind your head, and I want your toes together and your knees out to the side. Alright, so a little bit of a hip opener there. Keep your hands behind your head. Now here, just make sure that you're not arching super into your lower back. So kind of draw your belly button down. Your heels can be apart, but your toes must be together. Now we're going to chest lift up. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. And again. And take it down. And lift. And down. 3 more. Lift. And down. Make sure you're not pulling on your neck. Use your abdominals to lift you. And last one. Hold it there, and come down. Now all you're going to do now is I want you to crunch to the side, to the right, center, left, center. So it's almost like your right elbow is going towards the right knee and the left elbow to the left knee. So it's not a rotation, it's a side crunch. Side, center. So crunching into your side obliques. And center, crunch to the side, center. 2 more each side. And last one, crunch, and crunch, center. Just keep your head down. Take your hands and place them next to your sides on the mat. Now, draw your abs down, your lower back down towards the mat so that you engage your transverse abdominis, the lower abdominals. Now, engage your abdominals. We lift. And tip the toes down. And down. So keep that sort of diamond shape in your legs, but make sure when you drop your legs, you're not arching your lower back too much. If you really can't manage, then don't drop to the floor. All right. So if you can manage to the floor, keep your lower back connection. And take it down. 2 more, and then we're going to add a chest lift. And last one. Now keep the toes down. As you lift the legs, chest lift. And tip down and drop the chest. And drop the chest. And drop. And drop. 3 more, lift and down. 2 more and down. Last one and take it down. Just let the knees flop out to the side. Take a breath in. And then bring the legs back to center. Okay, so now we're going to have our feet hip distance apart for our pelvic curl. Your heels are under your knees, arms are next to your sides. We're going to go into some bridging. We are going to articulate the spine, but we're going to move a little faster than normal. All right, so even though we're lifting up and down a lot faster, just try and kind of work through the spine and articulate, and don't sort of stabilize your back and just lift straight up and down. So there is an element of articulation here. So let's begin. Inhale, exhale, curl up and squeeze the glutes, and then curl down and curl up, squeeze the glutes and curl down and curl up, squeeze and take it down and lift and take it down. Focus on the back line of the body, glutes and hamstrings, and take it down and lift and take it down. Let's do 3 more. Squeeze and lift and down. 2 more and down. Last one. Hold it at the top. Now focus on the stretch here in the quads. Make sure you're not arching too much in your lower back, so kind of tilt your pelvis, squeeze your glutes. Now we're going to lift halfway down, lift, halfway down, lift, down, squeeze, down, squeeze. Keep breathing normally. As long as you're breathing, squeeze. 5, squeeze, 4, squeeze, 3, and 2, and last one. Hold it up. Now lift your heels and drop. Lift your heels and drop. If you need to bring your heels closer to you, that's okay. Do that. Lift and drop. And down. A little bit of calf work, ankle work, and lift and down. Lift and down. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now hold your heels up, guys. Hold your heels up. Now reach your arms back and bring them down. And back. Reach and stretch. And down. Keep lifting the hips, lifting the heels, and down. Keep your abs connected, and down. 3 more, and down. 2 more, and down. And last one. Reach and hold. Just stretch out the shoulders. And then bring your arms up above your shoulders here. Okay, now from this position, just take your knees out to the side and in. Out to the side and in. Our hips are still lifted. Out to the side, in. Breathe. And in. Bit of glute med work here. 4 more and in. 3 more. Keep lifting the hips, guys. Keep lifting the hips. And last one. Hold and do little pulses out. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're pulling the knees out to the side. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the knees to parallel. Drop your heels down. Take a breath and just roll yourself down slowly through your spine. Through your spine. All the way. And release the arms all the way down. Very, very nice. Just take your right leg over your left leg. Take your arms out into sort of a V shape or a T position. And just gently roll side to stretch. And come back to center. Side, other way. Stretch. Cross your legs right over, Deirdre, like you're crossing your legs. And center. And then come back. Cross over the other side. That's it. And let's go over to the left. Cross it over. And center. Over to the other side. And center. 1 more each side. Stretch. And center. And stretch. And back to center. Uncross your legs. I now want us to roll onto our sides. Lying on your arm. legs together, and we're going to go into some side lift with some variations. So you know the drill here. Make sure your legs are in line or slightly forward of your body. Feet stay together. Gently, gently pressing into your hand. Take a breath in here. Exhale, you're going to lift your legs up as high as you can. I want you to see if you can feel that squeeze in your waist. So lift that high and then down. And lift. Making sure you don't roll your hips back in the process. So keep your pelvis facing forward when you lift. Lift. And down. And down. Lift. And down. Minimize the press into your front hand so that your waist is doing the work. Keep your feet together. 3 more to go. 2 more. And on the last one, hold your legs up. Now keep them lifted. We're going to scissor the legs. So one leg goes forward and forward, one to the back, and then forward. So you scissor. And scissor. Keep the legs lifted. Scissor. 3 more. 2 more. Keep lifting the legs. 1 more. Bring them back together. And drop the legs all the way down. Now we're going to go up with our hand behind our head. And down on your arm like that. If that's really not comfortable, you can come up. But preferably like this if you can manage that. Now you're going to bring your legs slightly forward. And I want us to bring the legs up, the toes up. So the toes are together, your feet are next to one another, and you're lifting your heels up, and they're slightly back. So the knees are forward and heels are back. So your heels, if you look at your feet, are probably in line with your butt. That's where they should be, okay? If you're looking down your body. All right, now your hands here, or you can have your hands on your hip, doesn't matter. But you're going to keep the toes together. Lift the knee up, down, lift, down. So it's like your clam, and down. Keep your hip facing forward, lift, down, down, lift. Keep pulling that knee to the back of the room, but without rotating your waist too much. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll add into that. You lift your knee, straighten the leg, bend, and bring it down. Lift the knee, stretch, bend, down. Lift, stretch, bend, down. Lift, stretch, bend, down. 3 more. Open, reach, bend, down. 2 more. Reach, bend, down. Last one. Reach, bend, and down. Now I want you to lift your knee, heels together. All right, and we're going to do a little pulse. 1, 2, 3. So a little pulse back with the top knee. Pulse, 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 pulse. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and bring it down, and just drop the legs down. Well done. Okay, so from here, let's press ourselves up, switch around, and go over to the other side. So we go down onto our arm, straighten out your legs, drawing your abs, legs slightly forward, and let's begin. Take a breath. Exhale, lifting up the legs, and down. Make sure you're not rolling back when you lift. Lift, and squeeze into the top waist. And don't forget to be breathing here. Using your breath, and lift. 4 more to go. Lift, and 3, lift, 2, squeeze, last one. Now hold your legs up, up, up. We're going to scissor the legs. And scissor, and 2, and scissor. We're not pulsing, we just scissor forward, scissor back. Shh. Keep the legs lifted off the mat. Forward and back, forward and back. 4 more, and 3, and 2. Keep lifting the legs. Last 1, and scissor. Bring the legs together. Hold your legs up and drop them all the way down. Well done. Up we come onto our arm here, hand behind your head. You're going to bend your knees forward and bring your feet in line with your butt behind you. Okay, now let's start our clam. So we're going to lift our feet, our toes are together. Lift your leg up and we open and down. Pull the knee back towards the back of the room and down. Back and down. Back and down. And down. Keep going. Really working into your glute med. And down. Back and down. Let's do 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to add on with the straightening. So we lift, stretch, bend, down. Lift, stretch, bend, down. Lift, stretch, bend, down. Lift, stretch, bend, down. 4 more. Reach and down. Open, reach, down. And last 2, bend, down. Last 1, reach, bend, and down. Okay, now bring the heels together, flex your feet, and little pulse back. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a tiny little pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pulling the knee back. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and bring the legs all the way down. Well done. Now roll onto your back again. And let's just stretch that glute out a little bit before we continue. So just figure a 4 your leg over your one leg, and then just pull the leg towards you and press the knee away. Try and stay even on the back of your pelvis. Just to stretch the glute a little bit there. Hold the stretch and breathe. And then switch your legs over to the other side, pressing your knee away. And release it out. Okay, now I want you to take your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. I want you to lift your legs to tabletop and straighten your legs up towards the ceiling. Lift your chest up into your chest lift position. So your legs are up and your chest lift, abs tight. Now we're going to go into kind of hip work circles. So you're going to drop the legs down, circle round and up. Drop the legs down, circle round and up. Keep your lower back connection, circle round. And circle round. Only go down as low as you can keep the lower back on the mat. So if you're going too low and your back arches, then rather do smaller circles. And 2 more in this direction. Keep lifting the chest. 1 more. And circle. Now we're going to change direction. Out to the side, down. And close and up. Circle. And up. And circle. Squeeze into the lower abdominals. And circle. 2 more. And up, last 1. And circle. And up. Bring your knees down. Hug your knees into your chest. And just roll from side to side. Good work. Just hold behind your knees, roll yourself up. Actually, before we move on, let's do a few roll knuckleballs just to kind of make our spine feel good. So you can hold behind your knees or on your shins, elbows wide, and scoop into your abdominals. and look down at your thighs. And just in your own time, do your own rolls. So you inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up and hover. Whoop. And let's keep going. Roll and hover. Just do 2 more of these. And last one. And up we go. Okay, let's go on to a forearm plank for this one. So onto your forearms, like that, in front of your mat. And we're going to go into our plank. So right leg back, left leg back, and scoop up into your abdominals. Now hold your plank. Now you're going to take your right leg, lift it off the mat, lift it up, take it down. Left leg lift, take it down. Right leg lift, take it down. Left leg. Deirdre, go on your forearms. On your forearms, Deirdre. That's it. And down. Shh. And down. Lift. Down. 2 more each leg. Shh. And last one. And hold. Now, I want you to turn into a side plank here. Hand behind your head. Now, you're going to curl that elbow down, curl to the floor and back. Curl down and open. Shh. And open. Curl down and open. So rotating the chest down, 2 more. Rotate, open, last one. Open and hold. Reach your arm up. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring the elbow down. Back into your plank. You're going to turn the other way. I'm just going to turn around so I can see you. But you're going to go into your side plank the other way. So you're up like this. Okay, hand behind your head. And let's do the rotation. Rotate the elbow down and open. Rotate down and open. And open. Down and open. 4 more. Little bit of obliques. 3 and 2. And last one. Hold. Arm up. Pulse. 1. Lifting your hips to the ceiling. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back into your forearm plank. Drop your knees down. Just have a little breather into your rest position and stretch. Good work. Told you there's a lot of abs today. Just breathe it out. Okay, now we're not finished with our planking. Gee, my hands are sweating. All right, so now we're going up into our full plank. If you can, if you can't go into your full plank, then you're just going to plank without moving the legs in and out, okay? So do as many as you can here. This is called our front support. So your shoulders are above your wrists and into your plank again. So right leg back, up you come, scooping into your abdominals, so don't sink into your lower back. Now we take right leg in, back, left leg in, back. Try not to lift your hips when you're bringing the knee in and out. And breathe. Now let's speed it up. In, back, in, back. In, back, in, back. 3 more each side. And 2. And 1. And hold. Drop your knees. And stretch it out. Well done, guys. I'm sweating. I don't know about you guys. Either that or it's the hot flushes. I don't know which one. But anyway, or both. All right, so let's go down onto our tummies. Leave our abs alone just for a bit. Okay, so I want your hands on top of one another so that you can actually just rest your forehead on your hands. Then your legs I want wide to the width of the mat. So the legs are quite wide. And then I want you to think about pulling your shoulder blades out of your ears. So really think of the back shoulder blades and pull them down your back. Then I want you to press your pubic bone into the mat and suction up your belly button. Now I'm just lifting my head so I can talk to you, but you're going to have your head down like this. We're just lifting the legs first. So keep pressing the pubic bone down to the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the legs up and take them down. And lift. Now keep the abs super tight. Lift. Keep the legs straight as you lift. Lift. And down. Squeezing into the glutes. Lift. And down. Nice, guys. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. And down. Okay, now we're just going to lift the chest. So take a breath in. Exhale, lift the chest. And down. And lift. And down. Keep your abs tight to protect your back. Lift. And take it down. 3 more. And take it down. 2 more. And take it down. And last one, lift and take it down. Now take your arms forward. They're also in a wide V, the width of your mat. Now we're going to lift the arms and the legs. Take a breath in, squeeze your abs, and exhale, lift. And down. And down. Good, lift. And down. And down, last 2. Lift, squeeze your abs tight. Now last one, you're going to lift and hold. And we're going to go into our swimming. So take a breath and lift right arm left. And 2. And 3, squeeze your abs. And 4. And 5, opposite arm, opposite leg. And keep breathing. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold both legs and arms up. And drop down. Nice. Hands next to your side. Then press up into a cobra. If this feels okay for your back, keep your belly button nice and tight and open up the chest. And then slowly come down and press back into a bit of a rest position and stretch. And round yourself up. And then from here, I want us to do a little thread the needle stretch. Just for some stretching. So I want you to take your left hand and just thread it under, just to enjoy the stretch. And slowly bring it back. Right arm under and stretch out. And bring it back. Okay, so we're in our 4-point kneeling position. Keep your abs nice and tight, straight back. We're going to work with our right leg first. I want you to lift it up, down, lift, down. Keeping the back nice and rigid and working through the back glute. Lift, down, lift, and down. 5 more to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minimize the use of your back. Just use your glute to pulse. Heel to ceiling. 3, 2, 1. And hold it there. Hold the leg up. Straighten the leg out and bend. Straighten and bend. Keeping the quad still in space. And stretch and bend. Bit of hamstring. 2 more. And 1 more. Hold it out. Pulse the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Left leg. Up, down. Try and keep your hip bones facing downwards. Keeping your abs drawing in and up. And lift. And down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Little pulses. 1, 2. Heel to ceiling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up. Straighten the leg. Bend. Straighten. Bend. Nice, guys. Straighten. Bend. Bend. The quad stays still. You're just straightening at the knee and bending. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Hold it straight. And we pulse. 2, 3, 4. Draw your belly button up while you're doing it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the leg in. And just stretch it back. And breathe it out. Okay, stay down with your butt on your heels. And just round your back. And come up to a kneeling position here. Good work. Alright, so I want you to take your right arm up and stretch it over to the left. Reaching your arm up towards the ceiling and stretch. And then bring it down. Left arm up, stretch. And down. And other side again. And up. And stretch. And up. Interlace your hands behind your back. And just open up your chest, pulling the arms back. I want you to turn your head to the left and center. Turn your head to the right and center. Try and relax your shoulders. Left, center, right, and center. Now just tilt your head to the left. Roll it forward. Roll it to the right. And back up to center. Take it to the right. Roll it round, center. Over to the left. And back all the way up. Release your arms. And just roll out your shoulders. Roll them back. And roll. And roll. And roll them forward. And release. Just press up into a high kneeling position. Take your arms out to a T position. And let's just circle the arms. I want you to keep them in line with your shoulders. And just circle. 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 And circle. Just get a little bit of work in the shoulders here. In the deltoids. Circle. Circle. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle back. Keep the arms in line with your shoulders. Circle, 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 circle. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold palms up. Bring the arms in and palms up. And over. And under. And over. So keep your forearms in line with your shoulders. Just under and over. And under and over. This just gives some nice shape to the upper arms and over. Just keep going. I know you feel the arms and there's no weights, guys, but you feel it. Under and over. Right under and over. Each time your palms face up and up and up and up. Last two. And last one. And open. Bring your arms forward and bend. So this is how they are. Now pull out, squeeze your shoulder blades, pull in. Squeeze, try and touch the elbows. Squeeze, touch the elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades, touch, squeeze, touch, squeeze, touch. 5 more. Working into the rhomboids at the back of your shoulder blades. Last 2. And last one. And bring the arms down. Now I want you to keep your elbows in at your waist, palms up. Squeeze your elbows in the waist so they don't move. Take the arms out to the side and in. Out to the side and in. Keeping the elbows in at your waist. Bit of external rotation. Quite good for the rotator cuff here. And in. We got 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And well done. Shake out your arms, your wrists, interlace, forward. Just give a nice little stretch to the upper back there. Okay, triceps. I want you to hinge forward, abs tight. Obviously, if you had weights, this would be great, but we don't need them today. Lift your elbows up to the ceiling, like a little, I don't know, grasshopper kind of vibe. And then you're going to press back. Keeping the elbows up, just bend. Press back, squeeze, in. Squeeze, in. So when you straighten, think about squeezing the back of the triceps. Squeeze, in. Both arms are going back and forth. Squeeze. So if you've got weights at home, you can always add a 1 or 2 kilo weight to the hands to intensify. But the important thing is to keep the elbows up and back. Okay, so keep them up. Squeeze. Nice, guys. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bend, and up you come. Very nice. Nice tricep exercise, especially with weights. Let's just stretch it back. And other side, stretch it back. And release. All right, so we're pretty much done. It's not a very long class today, but it was quite intense. I want you to tuck your toes under and then just give yourself your nice downward dog stretch. Just to stretch out your back, stretch out your shoulders, stretching out the back of the legs. Lift up onto your toes and press down. And lift and press down. 2 more of those. And 1 more. Now prance, bend one and the other. So a little like walks. Press the heel down. As you press the one heel down, lift the other heel up. Lift. So it's a push-pull, push-pull, prancing, prancing. Nice stretch in the Achilles here. 4 more each side. 3, 2, and 1. Press both heels down. Stretch, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees. Stretch. Bend. Stretch. Bend. Stretch. Bend. Stretch. Last 2. Last 1. hold, then walk your hands in. See if you can keep your legs straight and walk your hands all the way to your feet and feel the stretch. Just drop your head down, relax your shoulders. Keep your legs as straight as you can here. And if you'd like to take your hands behind your legs and pull your chest down towards your thighs. And then release. Just soften into your knees. Head nice and heavy. Scooping up into your abdominals here. Take a breath. And as we exhale, we're going to slowly roll ourselves up. And up tall. Inhale, one more roll down. And exhale. Reach. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. You made it. Thank you, guys. Your abs should be feeling that after all of those abdominal exercises. But enjoy your day. One more class for the week tomorrow. And then obviously just, watch for my mail as to when there'll be a Zoom class. So have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody, and take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. You too. Bye. Take care.